Here's the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for February 22nd, 2021. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Sponsored by the Maine Hair Lounge, 393 Worcester Road in Framingham. If you want rockin' hair, log on to mainhairlounge.com. Metallica headlined the video game maker Blizzard Entertainment's virtual BlizzCon over the weekend, but everybody watching on Twitch were treated to an evening of elevator music. Ironically enough, due to copyright concerns, Twitch replaced Metallica's version of For Whom the Bell Tolls with a generic instrumental that was just silly. Things started out just fine when James Hetfield introduced the performance, recalling how Metallica headlined the in-person BlizzCon event back in 2014, saying, quote, "We would love to be there this year, but obviously we can't. So here we are, and this is for you." Metallica started playing from their Bay Area headquarters, Metallica HQ, and viewers got about 20 seconds of For Whom the Bell Tolls, and then they got an instrumental elevator soundtrack. Twitch's decision to replace Metallica's audio was the result of wanting to avoid DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act takedowns. The live streaming service had been besieged by takedown requests from record labels since May of last year, and the platform has warned its users not to feature copyrighted music in their streams. In a new interview with Kerrang! Radio, Corey Taylor discussed Slipknot's plans for the upcoming months, including possibly returning to the road once the coronavirus pandemic had subsided, saying, quote, "That world is looming in a big way. I won't say how, but that monster is starting to feel the itch. So there are some things, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give too much away, but that'll be enough to drive people crazy." He later said Slipknot is booked to tour America at the end of September. Disney Plus has been very proactive about adding content disclaimers to legacy titles like Dumbo, Peter Pan, The Jungle Book, warning viewers of, quote, "outdated cultural depictions" and, quote, "mistreatment of people or cultures." And now that includes The Muppet Show, which originally ran for 5 seasons between 1976 and 1981. And now that all 5 seasons are on Disney Plus, 18 of its episodes are prefaced with a disclaimer cautioning viewers of potentially offensive content. The harmful content includes a scene where Johnny Cash can be seen playing in front of a Confederate flag. There's also problematic depictions of Native Americans, Middle Eastern people, and Asian people as documented by a Reddit thread. According to a report in NME, Blink-182 are working hard on their upcoming, as yet untitled album. However, it is going to feature guest work from Grimes, Lil Uzi Vert, and Pharrell Williams. In a recent interview on the Rock This podcast, Travis Barker said the album is, quote, 60% done. In an update in the ongoing battle between Chris Cornell's widow, Vicky Cornell, and the remaining members of Soundgarden, the lawsuit filed by Vicky Cornell claims the band offered to buy her share of the band for $270,000. And now in a new statement, Soundgarden has responded to the lawsuit saying, quote, "The buyout offer that was demanded by the estate has been grossly mischaracterized, and we are confident that clarity will come out in court." Brent Smith from Shinedown has confirmed that the band is working on their 7th studio album, the follow-up to 2018's Attention, Attention, and it's being recorded in a new studio in Charleston, South Carolina. Brent said, quote, "I can't give you exact dates on everything for the new record. I can tell you that we'll be looking after summer for release." Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach recently told Germany's Rock Antenna in a new interview that the follow-up to 2019's Who Do You Trust album isn't going to be released until after the coronavirus pandemic has subsided, saying, quote, "There'll be some pop-up shows here and there, but we're not going to drop a new album and tour until 2022. We're just going to wait it out." And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, click the links in the show notes of this podcast. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. New full-length episodes every Wednesday. Episode 37, featuring Lance Dowdle from Ashes to New, is available now.